Okay, girl, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Chrissy. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. In today's video, I will be going over or reviewing my Bond No.9 fragrance collection. I'll be talking about the fragrance notes, what it reminds me of, and then at the very end, I will be ranking them from my most worn to my least worn fragrance. So if you're interested, keep watching. Okay, so the first fragrance that I'm going to talk about is Madison Avenue. Let's just take a look at the bottle for a moment. I love the design of these bottles, by the way. It definitely shows like a little bit of expression and kind of dotes back to the actual fragrance. So at first sniff, I get jasmine, I get green apple. Also in this is bergamot, patchouli, praline. It is a very, I won't say sweet, but it is a floral-esque scent, but it does have a hint of sweet, like the green apple and the praline comes through with this fragrance. It's definitely a daytime fragrance. It's a little woodsy, if I would have to say so. It has magnolia in it, so yeah, definitely a little woodsy. But it says that it's a high energy daytime bouquet and mainly favored by fashionistas. I can see this being someone's actual like signature scent in the daytime. Like, this is what I wear in the day, out taking care of business. It doesn't give me like a woman that's CEO boss, but it definitely gives me someone that's very well known with their femininity side, their softer side, that soft life where I'm trying to get. So maybe that's why I grabbed this one. But it definitely leans more of like a soft girl. She's not too loud, boisterous, or commanding. Maybe she is, but just by her presence, like a little captivating. But I definitely like this. I could see myself wearing this obviously more like in the fall or springtime. I would still wear it this month, December, but mainly in the daytime, only in the daytime. So yes, if you're interested in any of those scents, I will say this probably at the every scent. Definitely check this out if you're not into the bold scents, if you will. This is definitely one that is more on the less potent side that I think is still, you know, a good heavy hitter in the daytime. So check it out. Again, Madison Avenue. All right, moving on. The next one that I'm going to talk about is Greenwich Village. Please, a moment or two or three if you need it. Oh my God. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. It has lychee, mandarin, peony, patchouli, jasmine, peach musk, vanilla, oak moss, and praline. Oh, I just, like, I'm taking a minute to like take it all in. This is good. This is daytime. This is nighttime. This is every day if you really wanted to. To me, this is so long lasting. It's very like rich and creamy just from the musk and the praline and the jasmine and everything that's in the oak moss. This is, this gives me sophisticated lady, intelligent lady. This is, you know, maybe I have on a suit, maybe I have on a tracksuit, who knows? But very like bold in her stance and just like working the room, a very signature scent. I think this was my second purchase. Sorry, this was my second purchase. You can tell by the bottle just how like you get a lot of juice. You probably can hear it a little bit in this bottle. It does have some weight to it, so I don't travel with any of these fragrances actually, just because price, and then I don't want anything to happen to the bottle, and just because it's kind of a matte, if you will, and you see like it's croc inspired, so I don't want to scratch it, or I'm just very delicate with these bottles specifically. But yes, I love this one. I love all of them actually, but this one right here, it's not a it's a sweet scent. I won't say scent, it's not super sweet, but it's definitely a sweet scent, and I feel like it transitions very well from day to night. I would say for me personally, I give this about 5 sprays, and it is lasting throughout the day. It has a really good projection, longevity. The sillage on this is very well also. I would say maybe about 7, 8, 9 hours. Another thing, and I take the tops off my bottles and all the time, so kind of get used to it, but I'll work on it. Not this video. But anyway, I'm rambling. This will last in your clothes too, by the way. So you take off your top and you put it in the closet. You can go back the next day or 2 days later and you will still have the scent in your clothes. I appreciate that. Cost per wear is definitely amazing. I know a few girlies, this is their signature scent. This is all they wear. It smells so good. The next one that I'm going to talk about is Tribeca. Again, bottle, amazing, beautiful. I definitely don't travel with this one. This is sensual. This is like a young, sophisticated, young at heart, not age. Young, sophisticated, just got their shit together. Excuse me, got their ish together. So yes, I love this. If you have smelled or owned Baccarat Rouge 540, this is very similar to it. I'll read some of the notes real quick. It has cacao absolute, green hazelnut, jasmine absolute, cedarwood, ambroxan, moss, and caramel. Y'all, it's so creamy. It's so good. In my opinion, it lasts a little longer, and we know Baccarat will last 4 days. This one exceeds that limit. I like to wear this day and night, but more so in the daytime. I still wear it at night, but if I wear it, all I have to do is do like 2 sprays in the evening, and it's like a little refresh. So it's really good. Oh, it's so good, y'all. Super good. I enjoyed this one. This was my first purchase, and I'm glad I made this purchase first because it definitely kind of set the bar when I, sprayed it, wore it. I said, okay, this is a really good niche brand that I can kind of get hip to. So this one is really good. The last one I'm going to talk about in my collection that I currently own, because we have some on the list that we want to continue to get, will be Nolita. Yeah, I know. The bottle is amazing. This one for me is a daytime scent. The notes are tangerine, lilies, rose, jasmine, amber, musk, and sandalwood. It just has a great everyday daytime mainly smell. It's very ladylike again, and it has been quoted or noted to be a millennial's favorite. I think because it's not overpowering, it's not a heavy hitter, it is a spray, it's gonna last, and you just go about your day. Someone will probably ask you what you're wearing because of the uniqueness with the tangerine and the rose and sandalwood kind of bouncing off of each other. I definitely like this one. I will say just because of the time of year. I haven't been grabbing it. Really, not many of these, maybe half of them. I have 4, so half of them I've been wearing just because of the time of year. But this one is in heavy rotation in the spring and the summer. So I love it. I think you should check it out. This one is definitely a safe blind buy. I'll talk about any other ones when I run through them, but definitely wanted to just say, if you're thinking about a blind buy, this would be a really good one. So now I'm going to rank them from my most worn to my least worn. Let me know in the comments if you kind of have the same order as what I'm about to give right now. So my most worn Bond number 9 would be Greenwich Village. I wear this way more than I wear any of the other ones, and I specifically love to pair this one. I will pair this with MFK Gentle Fluidity. I will pair it with Joe Malone, Myrrh and Tonka. I will pair this with Mugler. I mean, almost anything. I think it's a really good fragrance that you can pair, but it definitely stands on its own. It is that girl, but this is my most worn fragrance. My next fragrance that I wear often is Tribeca. It speaks for itself. I mean, if you smell it, you'll know. This is definitely one. It's a close second. It's a very close second. again, because it reminds me of Baccarat Rouge 540, but the fragrance just lasts a little bit longer, like I previously said. And this one also pairs well. Well, I like this one with YSL Libre. Too good. Too good, okay? So, yes, if you continue to watch my videos, you'll see I don't mind layering fragrances. They're yours. You might as well put them together. The next one I would say is actually my most recent one, Madison Avenue. Again, I think maybe because it's just the time of year, I don't necessarily grab this one as much as the other two, but it's definitely one that I do wear if I am, wanting something to kind of add a little pizzazz to my day. I'll put this on. And then my last one, my least worn, I don't reach for it nearly as much as I probably should, is Nolita. As much as I love the bottle, it's just, I don't know if it's not in my eyesight when I'm going to like pick up a fragrance of the day, but definitely one that I will be adding, when it starts to warm up. So let me know if you have any Bond No. 9 fragrances that I don't currently have and you're like, girl, you need to try this next. I am always open. I will even blind buy, because I'm a little crazy like that when it comes to fragrances. I would say I feel pretty confident about anyone blind buying any of these fragrances. I feel like all of them they stand on their own merit, but definitely you could blind buy these. None of these, maybe Greenwich Village and Tribeca, you may, kind of want to wear and test it out, but I definitely feel like you can blind buy any of these fragrances. So again, let me know in the comments if you guessed the order correctly, or if you have any Bond No. 9 fragrances that you think I should check out next. I'm definitely open to it. If you have any questions, comments, or recommendations on any other fragrances, any other houses, niche brands that you think I should check out or review, also drop those in the comments as well. Okay, girl, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have stayed to the very end, I definitely appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. Okay, girl, talk to you later.